Today we'll walk through how to purchase and set up ACME SSL. After clicking on Buy ACME SSL, you can choose between the available offers and select your preferred subscription duration. You also have the option to add a wildcard certificate for an additional fee, depending on your needs. Once added to your cart, you'll be redirected to the cart summary, where you can review your selection and adjust the number of domains and wildcard certificates if necessary. Next, proceed to the Review and Payment section. After confirming that all details are correct, simply accept the terms and conditions and complete your purchase. After purchasing the package, you can find it in your profile menu, listed as the last voice under Products. In this section, you can activate the service and select the domains for your certificate. Please note that www is automatically included with every domain. For the wildcard certificates, the root domain is included as well. You don't need to add it separately. Adding all domains at once is not required. You can add more domains later, even after configuring the ACME server, as long as it's within the subscription's validity period. A green status indicates that the product has been delivered and is ready for configuration. Once this status appears, you can view the list of assigned domains. In this example, we use a domain validation certificate. If you purchased an organization validation certificate, the activation form will also prompt you to provide the organization details. We will now configure ACME for our website. To begin, click on ACME Accounts and Settings. Here you will find the ACME server URL along with the credentials required to generate certificates for your assigned domains. These credentials are provided as EABKID and the key. Below, you will notice that the ACME account is currently in pending status. This simply means it has not yet been linked to an ACME client. In this example, we are using a web server running Nginx, with Certbot and the Nginx plugin already installed. We will validate the domain using the HTTP01 method. Alternatively, you can use DNS01 validation, which is especially useful for wildcard domains. If you choose DNS validation, make sure to install the appropriate DNS plugin for Certbot. A complete step-by-step guide is available in the video description. As you can see in the configuration file, the lines for port 443 and SSL are currently commented out. The hosts for the domain cosmosonline.com have been added. To verify the host, the website must be active and listening on port 80. We also need to configure Nginx to allow access to the .well-known/acme-challenge folder. This is handled automatically by the Certbot Nginx extension, but the configuration must include it. All other lines can remain commented out for now. If we try to load the website, it will load properly. However, the connection will show as not secure, since HTTPS is not enabled yet. This is expected at this stage. Now, we will register the ACME account with the ACME client using the pending account created when the subscription was activated. Once registered, the account can be used to create new certificates. Now, let's run the Certbot command using the register option. We'll specify the ACME server along with the credentials for our example domain. As you can see, the Certbot account has been successfully registered. We will then use the account to generate a new certificate for our specific virtual host using the same ACME server and credentials. The entire process is handled through the ACME protocol. It takes a few seconds for the certificate authority to verify domain ownership by accessing the host and checking the ACME challenge file. If the verification is successful, the certificate is issued and returned. Certbot will automatically create the necessary files and provide the exact folder path. Now, we can instruct Certbot to generate a dedicated certificate for our specific virtual host. Let's copy the key from the portal, just like we did earlier. The certificate request has been sent. Let's wait a few seconds. And there we go. The certificate has been successfully generated and saved on our server. This is the certificate that needs to be added to the configuration. We can now enable port 443 and restart Nginx. If we reload the page, we can see that HTTPS is fully supported and the browser confirms the connection is secure. Returning to the portal, we can see the ACME account status is now valid. The system also displays the latest activity and the user agent of the ACME client. And that's it. The SSL certificate is now issued and installed, and your website is ready for secure HTTPS connections.